Welcome back, friends. It's Big Dino Plays Kingdom Death. Lantern Year 19. We're about to face off against Slenderman. And it's all going well. It's been wonderful finding out how the Gambler's Chest integrates into a People of the Lantern campaign, which is what we're currently experiencing. We are Collective Cognition 49, which means we've achieved all of the Collective Cognition benefits at Lantern Year 19. We have only one to go, which is Ancient Wisdom, which we will get this year, which is we can nominate survivors to gain knowledge from retired survivors. We don't have any retired survivors, everyone's died. Our friend Big Whale got murdered, which is a real shame. But anyway, let us depart. We're going to change this encounter for a wonderful Slenderman level 2. And I'll run through the survivors that we've got departing with us now. This is a showdown that I have not played enough of. I am feeling very, very, very nervous, but we have all of our survivors. I've taken some nuffies. Elvine is the only one I'm really sort of wanting to survive. Delberto, if he dies, that's not a big deal. If Lil Sebastian dies, that'd be unfortunate, but it'd be okay. And Johnny, he's got legendary lungs, is the only reason I brought him into this fight. If we go and have a look at the showdown board, we start all the way over in the corners, but I can barely reach. I can barely reach this far corner up the back. So he's just going to go, that's literally about as far as I can reach. Okay, so Delberto, let's look over here. This is exciting. Delberto. So we made a few changes to the last Lantern Year's usages of our endeavours. We made a white line bread box. This is an item that has some absolutely beautiful synergies with the long claw weapon that we're wielding. You gain pounce, and if you pounce with the long claw, you get to cancel reactions on one hit location of your choice. So we can pounce and cancel 2 hit locations with long claw. That's great. We've gone for the imitation butcher mask. We're trying some different things. We're trying some clothes and satiated sets. So we'll see how we go. We've got Elvira, who's just using all of the bow stuff that we've used in the last few hunts. Lil Sebastian, who is wielding a clothed and satiated set with 2 katars and the dragon skull helm. And finally, Johnny is just wielding our very, very good Lucky Cat Fang knife set. So this will be interesting. We'll see how we go. Let's nip over here and we'll get started. We've got to build the deck first. 1 legendary, 5 advanced, 6 advanced, and 8 basic. We have a +1 speed, a +1 damage, and a +1 accuracy token. So this will be a challenging fight. Now let's just nip over here and make sure we haven't missed anything. So, oh, there's a bug patch. Don't think we want any more bugs actually. And a random terrain card set up normally. So we'll see if that is anything of relevance. Oh, Survivor Corpse. Basic resources, always nice. Set up at least 6 bases from all other terrain. All right. This has to be like here. Okay, we're done. All of our survivors are done, so we'll depart. Now, every survivor has to have their insanity set to 0, which is done. Okay, we go first. Let's actually shuffle. We've shuffled that. Let's shuffle this. So gloom is fine. Ensnare is fine. Yeah. Okay, do we have anyone with speed? Little Sebastian is speed 7 during his activation, so he can probably get there if he dashes twice. And he is wielding the Lion Beast Katars. Okay, so we're going to start. It's Little Sebastian's activation. He's going to do a move and then a dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we're one short. That's so annoying. All right, the bow's not going to be out of range though, so Elvira dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the bow's range is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Dash, dash. Okay, we're going to shoot the clawhead arrow using our basic action on Elvira. So it is hitting on a 6, which goes down to a 4. So that's a 3, that misses. Stupid clawhead arrow sucks. The gloom-coated arrow will spend our... No, that's cumbersome, so let's spend our Dragon Bite Bolt. Should have actually done this first, so I am going to do this first before I do my dash. The Dragon Bite Bolt, we will shoot that. That's going to hit also on a 4. It's another 3. Both of our good bows are done. That's extremely annoying. At least we've still got our other bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll look up the Survivor Corpse. It's a 3. Gain 2 insanity and a random basic resource. The random basic resource we get is a monster bone. Wonderful. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fine. What an idiot. Stupid guy. All right. The legendary card on top. You'll love to see it. Slenderman performs basic action targeting all threats. And he performs gloom. And he attacks the target. Mm-hmm. And then he ensnares everyone. Man, that sucks. Got any way to knock him down? So annoying. Don't think we can do much about this. Alright, so basic action goes in thingy threat there. So gloom goes to there. Basic action is 4 speed, hitting on a 4 plus, and that goes to... Oof, this is awful. Oh, he's evasion 1? What are you doing? No, he's got a +1 evasion from the Cycloid Scale Hood. This guy's in massive trouble. He's not supposed to be a threat. 3 hits to the boot body. Will dodge a body. 5 damage. Knockback 7. Awful. Actually, it should be... This is a bad start for me. Delberto, you got any evasion champion? No. He's got 4 evasion though, so that's only one hit. Which goes to the boots. Actually, we've got a block up on that, given that he didn't make any attacks, and we've got a block up on the blue guy. So that's no hits, so no after damage triggers. This guy. Evasion 5, okay, we're travelling okay. Yeah, nothing. And our bow chick. That's of course going to be 3 hits on the bow chick, isn't it? Evasion 3, yes, it's 3 hits. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Where are those 3 hits going? Body waist boots. Knockback 7. And now everyone gets ensnared. So survivors roll 1d10. Unless they roll 10, they are in trouble. So this guy, he rolls a 9. It's not higher than his... It's not... Oh, unless the result is higher than their insanity. Oh, it is higher than his insanity. Cool. Little Sebastian, higher than his insanity. Johnny, it is not higher than their insanity, so Johnny goes into a dark place, which is pod imprisonment. And last chick, can't fail. Oh, she can if she rolls a 1. Good on you, Deno. I'm having a real bad time in this showdown so far. Dark place. Okay. That's the end of his turn. Place the monster in the center of the showdown board. Done. Okay, next turn. Something I forgot to do was apply arrival bonuses. I don't know that we've got too many, but just in case, we do also have +1 survival from our Lion Slayer cape. Okay, let's think here, Dano. All right, well, it's the start of the survivor's turn. So we do the pod imprisonment. So we'll do our first person who has legendary lungs. And we'll see if we can roll a 4+. No, of course not. We roll a 1. Suffer a random brain trauma. Johnny, you are an idiot. The random brain trauma that we suffer is a Lantern 10, which is of course Frenzy. One strength, 1 speed, 1d5 insanity, which is 4. 1, 2, no, we gain 0. And a bleeding token. Remain trapped. Great. Our other chick who doesn't have legendary lungs, she of course rolls a 7. She gains a random disorder and 1 bleeding token. The random disorder that she gets is hemophobia in this showdown. Good, good. And she is placed knocked down in the showdown board. That is great. I really, really love that. All right, well, at this point, we just go absolutely ham, don't we? So this guy, going to go for some guitar loving. Little Sebastian, accuracy 1. Making a paired attack with his Line Beast guitars. Hits once. It's a first strike. If the attacker is wearing any metal armour, they are. However, we are a guitar specialist, and so we cancel the thing. Cancel the reflex. And we critical. So set all survivors' insanity to 0. Very good. And we do a critical wound. We did a paired attack with Delberto. Not Delberto. Little Sebastian. No perfect hits. No Jigger Slayer. Alrighty, he'll spend a survival to surge. And do another paired attack. Gains a perfect hit. Gains a Lumi from a Fortis Fortuna. And we get 2 Solar Plexus. Oh, a Death Blow. Gaunt Fingers. Fur Armour. Are we wearing fur armour? No. So we'll cancel the reaction on that one anyway. That's a 4. Now, is that a wound? Little Sebastian is 6 and 4, 10. Slenderman surely has got to be more than 10. He's 13. Cool. And so this one, that's a 9, which is a wound. Slenderman staggers until the end of the attack. The monster suffers -2. Cool. Another wound. Little Sebastian's done. He's made 2 paired attacks. He's gained a Lumi and he's cancelled a reaction. Done his turn because he's in the water. LY19's going to go. Delberto's going to stand her up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She cannot get into range to shoot her bow. She cannot get into range to shoot the gloom arrow. So she's just going to move to there and put up a block. Delberto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure he could have dashed, so we will do that, and we will swing with. Oh, actually, what we want to do is get into position to use our pounce. Pounce. Haha. So when you pounce, move 3 spaces in a straight line. Activate a melee weapon with +1 strength. This guy's, I'm feeling better now because I'm confident this guy's going to absolutely murder him. We reach 2, we're deadly. We are pouncing so we can cancel reactions on a hit location of our choice. 1, 2, 3 hits, hitting on a 5+. And then we're also going to be in the rear for a 4+. One hit. We have no accuracy buffs from when we pounce. Very annoying. We cancel that reaction. We are sharp, we are deadly. We failed to wound. We'll surge. Two hits. A super dense. And this. So we can't cancel both reactions, even though we could with our pounce. So let's just hope we can critical on this. We can't. But we cancel that reaction. And we critical on this. We cannot. The attacker is ensnared and is fine. It's the end of our turn. Monster goes. Tentacle Spasm, a random insane survivor. There is no target, so he does Amnesia. Amnesia, all survivors gain +1 insanity. Manage departing survivors, 1 insanity. The monster will remain removed from the showdown board until a card or effect returns it. It's the start of our turn, so we will attempt to get out of the pod imprisonment with our legendary lungs guy. He rolls another 1. About ready to fucking have a go at this guy. Get out of here. Random brain trauma, he's dead. His reroll's done. He's an idiot. He's dead. I brought the guy so that he could use legendary lungs, and he rolls 2 1s. What a chump. Oh, that's a lucky cat fang knife too. That does some good wounds. We get a basic resource, and we also get 2 endeavours. So, a perfect bone. How good. Johnny, you're a chump. Everyone else will put up blocks, because he's off the board. And he comes back on the board. And he rolls Slender Sickness. An insane threat with the most insanity. There is not one. No target, Amnesia. Amnesia is all survivors gain 1 insanity. We are still not insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone puts up a block, and everyone has block, which is good. Flip him again. Random insane survivor. No one is insane. Everyone is insanity 2. So he does another insanity, and now we can finally probably have a crack. Everyone puts up a block. Dark Hour. When this comes into play, perform Amnesia. Whenever a survivor gains insanity, they gain an additional 1 insanity. He's still not on the board. We do the same. All survivors perform Amnesia, then place the monster at the centre of the showdown. But come on, guy. Get out of here. Intimidate targets. Each survivor suffers damage equal to their insanity to a random hit location. What an absolute spud. 7 insanity. If they suffer it to the head, they are knocked down. None. Just roll a hands. That is a perfect roll, Deno. You can be proud of yourself for that one. Bye bye, little Sebastian. Of course, he rolls it on the head and is knocked down. Everyone stands up because of Fist and Tooth proficiency. It's our turn, and it's time to beat the ever-living tits out of this guy. Pounce. One hit. What's the point in pouncing? We're cancelling that reaction. It's a critical. The attacker may spend 5 survival to gain 1 permanent evasion. We will do that, thanks. That's a wound. He'll swing again, using a surge. This has been a frustrating fight. I normally am quite enthusiastic about fighting. 1 hit, good, yes. An impervious hit location. Oh, wonderful. And we gain a 6, which is not a critical. Nothing. Delberto's done. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She will spend a... Oh man, the gloom-coated arrow is a bad play now because the trap's surely going to proc. What do we do? What do we do? One, two, three, four, five. Paired attack in the rear. Perfect hit. Gain a Lumi. And he's hit 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we can cancel one of these. This is a reflex and this is bad. Yep. That's a critical. That's nice. Set attacker's insanity to 0. Good work. Critical. And this one, another critical. Attacker gains 1 survival and suffers 3 brain damage. You're killing me, Slenderman. You're absolutely killing me. A Lantern 10 is frenzied. He's frenzied as well. Sure, why not? Have 4 insanity. Gain a strength and a speed. Sure. And now we'll try and win this one. We roll a 1, so we fail on this one. And the attacker gains 3 insanity. Great. We now need to roll a Lantern 10 to not go underwater. There's a 5. He's underwater. Well, at this point, we're just shooting the ink blood bow, I think. Shoot the bow. First shot. Double 3s, but we've got bow specialisation, so we re-roll into a perfect hit. She has a perfect hit and gains a Lumi. And she flips a memory lapse, but she's wounding on anything but. She rolls a Lantern 10, so she does a wound. And she'll spend a survival to dash and surge and do that again. One perfect hit, gain a Lumi, re-roll that one. That's 2 hits. She's also got to gain 3 insanity. Surely we're trapping now. Nope. This is deadly as well. So that wound reaction is irrelevant. Anything, that's a wound. Ignore that. And now see if we can critical. We sure can. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of our turn. The trap is coming for sure. So he flips. Tentacle Spasm, a random insane survivor. It's either Delberto or Elvira, so 1 to 5. It is Elvira. What does he do? He performs Gloom. He attacks the target. So the target is speed 5, which is 6 speed. Great. Elvira's only evasion 3. Also great. Miss, miss, hit, 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 hit. We drop one of those hits from the Singing Cap. 3 damage each. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we will dodge the body. So for each hit, target gains 1 insanity. 1, 2. So unless we roll a 10, we are underwater. We are underwater as well. So that is the end of that card. It's the start of our turn. We are underwater with Elvira. So she sets her insanity to 0. She's going to try and get out. She rolls a 6, which is suffer 2 damage to a random hit location. She suffers it to the body, which is a severe injury roll. This is bad, but we do have a Drydocanthus up our sleeve. Severe injury roll to the, what did I roll? Body is a destroyed back. Yep, so we'll use our Drydocanthus, archive that, and not suffer that. She gains another bleeding token though, and she is still underground, underwater. And little Sebastian, he rolls a 4, monster level damage to a hit location. 1, 2, suffer a bleeding token, remain trapped. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he will charge, pounce, dash. Come on, Delbert. We need you to deliver here, mate. Come on, Delbert. He gets 2 hits. Oh my god, no trap. We can cancel both of those reactions thanks to our pounce, which feels nice. That feels nice. I'm glad we got to experience that. It's reach, it's dark, sharp, it's deadly. We'll do a wound and we'll cancel the reaction. And we'll do a wound and we'll cancel the reaction. But we are gaining 6 insanity. 1 less. There is literally 2 cards left. There's got to be a trap here. Do we try with Fist and Tooth? Let's just proc the trap and get it over and done with. A perfect hit. He's got another Loomy. And, oh look, the trap. Perform basic action. Target the attacker. Probably should have put up a deflect, really. Actually, he doesn't have paired weapons, so he can't put up a deflect. If you're wearing fur armor, reduce your damage to a minimum of 1. Oh my god, at the start of your act, if you're insane, he gains an extra 1. Cool. Got to remember that. Imitation Butcher Mask. That's why we did that. Been rattled in this fight. Absolutely rattled. Okay, basic action is 4 speed, hitting on a 9. 1, 2 hits. Guaranteed to roll the body twice here. Body and head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's a 9. That's a good roll. Collapse lung, a -1 movement token and a bleeding token. And then he... Slenderman performs amnesia and ensnares everyone but the attacker. He's off the board. Amnesia. Everyone gains 2 insanity that's on the board, which is him. The other two are 0 insanity because they've both tried to escape. That's the end of our turn. It's his turn. An insane threat with the most insanity. Perform gloom. Intimidate the target. Oh dear. Target gains 1 insanity. This is a bad card. He's about to suffer a 17 damage hit to a random hit location. To his body. Have another severe injury roll. Delberto. A 3. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. Yelp Yelty. And then he's ensnared. Can he roll a 10? No, he can't. So he's underwater as well. It's our turn. Everyone's underwater. Who do we start with? Let's start with Delbert. Delbert rolls a 7. Delbert gains a random disorder and a bleeding token. The random disorder is squeamish. He's fine, it's not stinky. And he loses all his insanity. And he gains a bleeding token. Better finish this off real quick, my guy. Our chick with the bow, she rolls a 6. She gains another bleeding token. And let's see if she can roll the head. No, another severe injury roll. A 7 on the back is a ruptured spleen. Gain 2 bleeding tokens. No. 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 She's got to use her lifetime reroll because 2 bleeding tokens kills her. Is it a vicious body blow? Yeah, ruptured spleen. 7. Hang on, does she have a systemic pressure? Damn it. A 9! -1 movement token and a bleeding token. She's still alive, but her lifetime reroll is kaput. And our last person who's underwater is little Sebastian. He rolls an 8. He gains a bleeding token and a dark water strange resource. It's our turn. If Delbert can get the job done here, 1, 2, 3, dash, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, with a pounce. This is a huge pounce. He's got no squeamish. He rolls 2 hits. Come on. So we can cancel both of those reactions. So we'll do this one first. That's a critical, which there isn't one. That's okay, it's no failure. Oh, come on. And the other one, it's a wound, but it's not a critical. But we cancel the reflex and we gain 3 insanity. 1, 2, 3. Delbert spends a survival to surge. Come on, Delbert, I just need you to get 1 hit here, buddy, and not be the trap. He gets 3 hits, of course he does. 1, 2, oh. First strike, we ignore that reflex reaction. It's a critical. All in survivors insanity to 0. Oh, far out. What a showdown. I'm gonna have to play that guy a few more times. I think I'm gonna have to set him in all my showdowns. He's fucking wild. I think I'm starting to get a handle on him, but I haven't really ever fully figured out what the fuck is the right strategy for that guy. Deadists would be really good in that showdown. Everyone gains a weapon proficiency point there, I don't. The bow is good. I can't believe she survived. That's amazing. Little Sebastian gained a proficiency of his guitars. Complete showdown. We gain no hunt XP for that, which is annoying. We return and advance the year, and we will gain ourselves what? 4, 5, 6. We gain a dark water, which is 2 dark water, which is everything we needed. And that will do. Would have liked to have rolled higher there, but we make it. Let's have a look at Watched, and we'll do a settlement event. This deck and number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is a rivalry. Oh no. Ah, 2 random survivors. If it is our murderer, that's going to be pretty wild. Okay, so our first returning survivor is Delberto, and our second returning survivor is Little Sebastian. The 2 Verminous are going at it. And what do? They roll a 3. Neither may depart this phase. That'll be fine. All right, it's time for Watched. If you want to know who watches the Watchers, that's a great question. Watched. It's not true. You may move the Nemesis Encounter Watcher to the current Lantern year. We have a romantic response. We gain the final fighting art innovation. What does that get us? You may select a card from the discard pile or wound stack and put it on top of the AI deck. Fun. Nominate a survivor and roll 1d10. 1 10 insanity, 1 permanent strength, and the immortal disorder. Who is our immortal disorder going to be? Oh, Lando. Lando's not taking damage. Danny? No, we want someone who's not going to be struggling with survival. Let's go Dorian. If he dies, he dies. Dorian rolls a 5. He runs into the darkness, never to be seen again, and we add Bone Witch to the timeline. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bone Witch is here. Love Bone Witch. Dorian is dead. Doesn't say do not gain the benefits of your death principle, but I'm going to assume that it doesn't because he's run off into the darkness. I definitely have used a skull when I shouldn't have. We've got a monster bone and a perfect bone. So I'm just going to, I know I've had lots of skulls in the Dragon King, or lots of bone here. Because I want to craft the club, which is a rare gear. The Gloom Hammer. Organ, iron, skull, 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 dark water, dark water, dark water. Craft. First time I've ever used this. Looks fun. Not sure it's good, but it looks fun. Has some interesting directions for its things. So Didn't do a great job there of utilising my imitation butcher mask. I have this imitation butcher mask which allows me to gain an extra surge, which would be great. And I have this, yeah. Anyway, how many endeavours we got? 9. Got a matchmaker. Ooh. So, who are we going to hunt this year? So next year we get the King Showdown. So I think we aim to hunt the Watcher this year. And that will get us 1 hunt against the King, level 2. We're about to be able to hunt the King. Hooded Night Butcher, Watcher, and yes. All right, let's go through these bad boys with the Gloomhammer. Final Fighting Art. We've got a Sacrifice. We don't have any other gear cards that we can get. Shrine. Nightmare Training for the bow. Should have rolled characters for the other ones that we gave birth to, which is a shame. So we have to spend a thing for light forging, so we'll do that. Okay. Maybe we have some more children. Don't think we need to have children. I know what's coming next year. What am I shuffling these for? What am I shuffling for? All right, 1 for light research. I need to shuffle the knowledge cards. That's what I'm doing. Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. Positivity's all right. Love reroll tokens. So we definitely want to do Shrine and maybe Sacrifice. It's at this point that I always find myself with way more endeavours than I know what to spend on. Nightmare Training for the bow. Can we get Nightmare Training for the bow? Does she have any survival left? She got 3. Yeah, it's worth a crack. So we'll give her drums, so she goes to 6, and then we'll spend 3. So she's got 3 rerolls to try and get an 8 or a 9. There's an 8. Not bad. Any things we want to clear off, we can do that a lot easier very soon. Little Sebastian gets a pin. Like Louise is not because of directional dyslexia. Franklin. I don't like Hoarder. Maybe we try and clear Hoarder. Oof. All right. Well, there's lots of things to mull over here, but I don't really have any gear that I'm working towards. We're going to have a lot of population come our way tomorrow in the next Lantern year. So I don't think we need to do anything special. So maybe I just try and max out bow. Just go like drums, 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 drums to get us 6 go to 9, and then spend 3 to try and roll another 8. So we'll spend a survival and re-roll. Nah, it's a 1. Spend a survival or die. All right, so we'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. 8 or a 9. That's a 6. We'll spend a survival and re-roll. That's a 5. We'll spend a survival and re-roll and hope we don't roll a 1. Oh, it was on a 1 and it tickled over. Whoa! All right. She goes out one more hunt and she gets the job done. We'll do a shrine. So we'll do that in the next Lantern Year. Friends, I'll catch you on the next Lantern Year. Big Deno.